Hello, Leo. Welcome back. This is A from High Five Sci Five Sarah, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading for the sign of Leo. Let's get one card. This has been pre-shuffled. This is Amoret Psyche Oracle deck, and let's get a love reading for you. Love Oracle card. Oh, unrequited desire. From struggle there comes strength. If you have ever been in a situation where you experience unrequited love or unrequited desire, and perhaps you have been left behind, alone in the dark, allow yourself to mourn, allow yourself to feel the loss. And when the right time and when you are ready, you can recover and allow yourself to heal. From struggle comes strength, Leo. You are Leo. If I can remember correctly, last month your reading speaks of I don't know, a failure of a relationship, for the lack of a better word to say. And I said you are Leo. You will not give up that easily, and you will have your time to recover and recuperate, because when the right time comes, you will be back on your toes and be ready to mingle once again. Oh, who is this Aries born individual around you? Somebody is very controlling, if not manipulative, around you. This could also be you, Leo. They want things done their way, my way or the highway, and it has come to multiple disagreements, or perhaps it just messes up with your head. Perhaps this has been your partner, the manipulative one, and it's time to break that cycle, and you are ready to break that cycle. You want to break that cycle. Perhaps this February, this is the time that you will break that cycle, because somebody in this relationship has been asserting control. See, getting away from a situation that is no longer bringing you joy. You just want to break free. Oh, very similar with Libra. You may have Libra on your chart. You could be also dealing with a Libra. You may be married and you really want to you may be engaged and you want to call it off. You may be married but you want to be separated. In the traditional Rider Waite tarot, this signifies weddings, and you have it in reverse. Perhaps there is some something will not push through. If there's a wedding, it will not push through. If it is the wedding has already, see, look at that, the wedding that ended in tragedy because of this manipulation, this controlling energies around you. Somebody is very strict and stern, and it's smothering. It's you can't breathe. Ah, unlucky you, but the odds will be in your favor. The wheel will turn in your favor. Whatever you decide on, it will work in your favor, and you will no longer be unlucky this time around. Once you free yourself from a situation that has been trying to play around you, everything would work well. What are you afraid of, dear Leo? You afraid to call it quits? You afraid to rebuild everything? Perhaps the person you're dealing with has gambled your money away.
perhaps the cause of your disagreement may have something to do with money. And as much as you don't want to make a big fuss about money because it's just money, it just dictates the dynamics or the power relations in this relationship. You're having a hard time to decide. You're walking on eggshells with this person. Walking on eggshells, and perhaps this person is gaslighting you, manipulating you, grooming you, or telling you things that just doesn't fit with your own values. And so you really want to get out of it, you really want to lay the burden down, but they have just this tight control over you. Perhaps this has been your relationship and your most recent ex, hence you have this core energy of unrequited desire because you may have sacrificed way too much, you may have spread yourself way too thin just to make this person happy. But as a result, it is you who suffered and you are no longer happy with how things are coming along. There is a manipulative energy here. Very much, it's confirmed by the Magician and reversed under this Emperor card. You are still trapped. It seems like you're still trapped in that vortex or in that cage of this manipulative cage, this relationship cage. Whether you have separated with them or not, the thoughts of them are still haunting you. There's some blockers, or you are holding back on something. I don't know what you are holding back on. Perhaps it's you calling it quits. You're holding back on breaking up with this person. But for some of you who have already went out of their way and called it quits, or perhaps you have broken up with this person, they are still haunting you in ways that you are not comfortable with. And looking back, if you reflect on this kind of relationship, you feel that you have done your part, you have done your best, and it is just not returned in a way that you expect, or returned in a way that would make you feel satisfied or happy. For some of you, as I have mentioned earlier, you could be in disagreement or arguing with this person in terms of money. But for some of you, it could also be that they are the one who has lots of money, and they are accusing you of something that you didn't do. And perhaps they have a lot of money, but this money is, you know, when they give you a lot of stuff and perhaps their love language is gifting, and for you it's not a measure of love. Receiving gifts is not how you perceive how love should be, and you really want to get away from it, but you are, I don't know, you are feeling, you're very hesitant on something. You are on the dead end, and perhaps you're waiting for some divine intervention to get out of the situation. You really don't want to do the work when it comes to planning your escape or planning your how to get away with this, because I don't know, maybe you are losing patience to plan, or you don't have that patience on sacrificing way too much for others. And I don't know, it just gets the best of you. And for some reason they are your comfort zone, and I get it that it's really hard to get out of your comfort zone. You're living a comfortable life with them, and so that is causing you this dead end, causing you this impatience. You're impatient about the hardships that you're going through, but at the same time you really don't want to do the work because it may backfire in ways that are very detrimental for you. You're thinking about how to get away from it, but you're not really thinking the action steps about how to get away with it, because this person just have that tight control on you. Perhaps they're smothering you. Let's get an oracle message, an advice from the universe. Perhaps this month, February, would be the month that you will realize that you have given way too much, and it has been unrequited, as your main card or oracle card here is saying. It has been unrequited, and you're slowly realizing that you don't deserve this. But if there should be a plan in the near future, it's not something like you would actively pursue. You don't know how to start, maybe, and just because they have a tight grip on you, it just frustrates you, and it clouds your judgment. Transition is your card. Whatever challenge that you are experiencing right now, know that you are being molded into something better. The point between the caterpillar and the butterfly is the imago, and it is a period of transition. You are being molded, you are being transformed into someone better. I can say that you have to leave the situation behind. That's up to you. All I can say is that you want to, but you don't know how to, and you are stuck. No plans yet. You are on a dead end, and you're getting impatient every day. But it's up for you to decide. But your core card here tells you, give yourself the permission to heal. Give yourself the permission to embrace the pain, and so it would result to you learning how to take an action step towards healing. You're in a period, this is an affirmation that you are in a period of transition, and you are being transformed into, I don't know, a stronger version of yourself. It seems like not yet, it's not yet the time this February that you would truly take an action, because there's a lot of planning here. There's a lot of planning. There's only dissatisfaction, unhappiness, and unluckiness, perhaps. A very controlling, a strong, a fierce energy. It could also be you, but you really want to lay the burden down and free yourself. You're growing impatient about the situation, but at the end of your reading here, this card is all about indecision. Perhaps it would take more time for this energies to sink in, and that's the only time that you could take action. But overall, you are in this period of transition. It's the most uncomfortable thing to happen in your life, a period of transition, because you don't know where to go. You don't know how to call for grace. You don't know how to channel grace, because everything is just so overwhelming. So just allow it to happen. The right time will come for you to bring that healing into your space. So good luck, Leo. I hope to see you next time, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm sorry I have to leave it at that, because that's all the message we have in all your readings here. So just maybe you could subscribe to get more access to future readings. So see you soon, and thank you. Bye.